What's good, YouTube? Your boy 21 here, and today I just want to have a little discussion with you guys about my thoughts on and let you know my thoughts on why I think it's okay every once in a while for any card game, no matter if it's Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic, or Pokemon, to have retardedly broken cards. I think it's honestly okay for me personally because it gives me a goal to want to beat those broken cards for certain decks. Like when Dragon Ruler was released, I was stoked because I'm like, wow, this one deck just shits on everything. So I was like, I know I have to beat that deck, and it gives me a goal to think hard, which is I love thinking when it comes down to Yu-Gi-Oh! The strategy of trying to beat something that's damn near impossible to beat. It's fun because when I do beat that deck, I do have a strategy to beat the deck. I did beat Dragon Rules. I'm like, wow, that's pretty cool knowing I can beat something with low tier a deck like gadgets, you know? So that's the fun aspect I get out of it. And as far as like a game aspect, I feel like having broken cards add freshness to the game. Like, yeah, balanced formats are good and they show skill, but having those retardedly broken cards, adding those into the mix, making one deck automatically tier one, like there's skill in that too. If a player can prove that they can beat the tier one deck with a deck that's not tier one or a deck that's not as powerful, that just shows that they're skillful, and it also shows that they know how to think outside the box, which is really important for formats like that. I also like the fact that they're bringing out more cards from the anime and giving them good effects. Like, come on, Soul Charge was an anime card, and we've all bitched about anime cards not being as good as they are on TV. I mean, we got screwed over with the Itemize, in my opinion. We got screwed over with Raw. The only good guys were Obelisk and Slifer, but they still require 3 tributes. But they're still good in Frogminer, so whatever. So it's like I can go on and on. Guardian Treasure's trash, even though I still like the card. It's still trash. So I mean, every anime card has to is gonna get neutered because they're too powerful. So why can't we have one anime card every once in a while to be good? Like why not? Let us play with something broken for a while. The card is generic, so it makes some decks more powerful than others. But at the same time, it's like we get to have some nostalgia for once, and that's honestly where I really like like when some cards are really powerful that come from the anime. I think honestly that Konami took a good step in the direction with Soul Type by making it as powerful because nostalgia purposes and the fact that it gave us something to play with from the TV show brings back the kid in me honestly sometimes. But outside of the nostalgia with the Soul Charge, the fact that making decks busted as hell with cards like Spellbook Adjustment and the Dragon Rules and Artifacts gives me a goal to beat because it makes me think harder to beat those decks. I just I don't know. I just don't feel like find a problem with it. Like maybe it's just a competitive aspect of me. I feel like somebody could have a spellbook adjustment. I'm still gonna whoop their ass. Somebody could have artifacts. I'm still gonna beat their ass with what I want to play with. Because I play with what I want to play, and that's just the player I am. Well, honestly, yeah. This is your boy 21 with my little rant slash discussion on why I like when cards are introduced to formats that are retardedly good, and when cards are like I think how I think Konami is taking a good step in the direction of making cards like Soul Charge exist. Hopefully they do it for more, just make for anime cards because cards like that are really good. Yeah, also Fire Knight's Hand, more anime cards that weren't released in OCG that are really good. I don't know if they had those same effects in the anime, but for the most part, they're really good. Well, guys, this is Jabba 21. I'm out. Rate, comment, subscribe.